Hi, this time we will be talking about pivot tables, and please subscribe for the channel. Now, the pivot tables, how we do it. If you get like a table like this, you click on the table and you go to Insert tab, and in Tables you see Pivot Table. It will ask you select the range. I click inside Control and A to select it all. And I'll put it in a new worksheet. Double click and pivot table. Click inside the pivot table, and first let's see how to show the selections. Let's choose by salesperson and his sales. If you want to add a column for the year, that's for the years. This is how you first start with a pivot table. The second thing, how to change the formulas. Like now, the values it automatically take the sum of the cells. Left click on the sum of cells. Value field setting. Here you can change it from sum to count to average. Change it to average. And this is the averages. Let's change it to max. Let's change it to count. Okay, when this go away, just click again inside your pivot table. It will come back. Now let's set it back to the sum, and I'll show you something. We'll talk about something else. This is the value field setting. This is how you change the formula because the default is sum. Now, if you want to group it, you can, let's put the month in here, the row. And if we want to group the months, let's take the salesperson away. If I want to group the month, I'll just select them. And the pivot table tools, go to Analyze, go to Group Selection. If you want to name it, just click on the group name and make it Group 1. It grouped all the months. Now if you want to change that grouping, just select the months. Now selected the month, go to group them, and click on the group name, Group 2. If you press on the minus, it will go away. Now let's group the third group, Analyze, Group Selection, and you click on the group name, make it Group 3. Now you can present them from here, from the minus and plus sign, to the left of the group name. Now let's take the group away. Bring them back to this is all Control and Z. Excuse me. Control and Z to undo what we did, or you can just press it from here. Now it's gone again because we clicked outside the pivot table. Now we'll talk about something else on pivot tables. This is the simple. This is like the video 1 for pivot tables. Let's talk now about how to, like these numbers, we don't know what are these numbers are, or if you are sending this to someone, will not be nicely presented. So let's add to the sum of cells. We'll go to value field setting. You don't have to select. Just go to the column you want to manage. Now show values as, let's no, that's not yet. Go to number format and you can choose currency. The sample is, this is the dollar sign. You can choose whatever currency you have. I'll choose the US dollar. Okay. Now it's all changed formats to the currency format. Now let's undo this and we'll go to the next step in pivot tables. After you format the currency, I will show you how to see. Let's say we were looking at the salesperson. Just to click, we'll add it. Let's see the maximum number. Let's look at this one. If you double click, it will open it for you and it will just select the salesperson and the type. It will show you where this big amount came from. It will show you the details behind the number that you clicked on. Double click. It will show you the information. It will explain to you. That's a double click to see the details behind, let's say this one. It will show you what partner and the month that you selected in the year. Now we will delete those sheets unless you want to keep it. It's up to you. Let's go back to the pivot table. Let's take the month out. Now we have salesperson, year, and max of sales. Bring it back to the sum of sales. Now, if you watched the video about the charts, if you didn't watch, go back to it. Now, how to format and have a chart on the pivot table, it's simple, like the video we talked about it in the usual workbook, in the usual sheet, where you can choose from that. I'll choose the blue one, and you can make a chart for it. You go to Analyze. In the design, you'll have the chart. In the Analyze, in the design, you can put the table formats. And the Analyze, you can see the charts. The slicers we will talk about later. Let's go to pivot chart. This is a simple chart. If you can see, this is the pie chart. There's too many charts. I'll just use the column simple chart, the 2D chart. And it's filtering, it changes with the information that you pick. If you put type, it will have it here. Let's take out the type. take out the year. Let's say units. Sum of sales, sum of units. For the salesperson, add the order number. Now it's becoming like this. Can maximize the chart. I would choose the order number. The year, sum for the years. Can edit that from here. The chart elements. Can make it like this. Can change them. You can choose which one you want to see. See just Parker and Lee. It's updated. The chart and the table. Now, if you want to add a filter, you can add it from here, from the filters. Filter by type. Here it added another filter for us. Type, let's see, only frozen yogurt. You can select multiple items. Let's choose the ice cream and popsicles. Lee and Parker for ice cream and popsicles. For the years and the units and the sales. Now, we did not mention that before, but it's about the slicer. It's a good way to filter the data. Let's say we'll go back to the table and we will remove the filter. We took out the filter now. We will go to the slicer. You click in your pivot table, you go to Analyze, you insert the slicer. You insert the slicer, it will ask you for what kind you want to slice it for. Let's pick the region. It will show you here the region with, let's see, the West. The West didn't have anything because of the salesperson. Remove, bring them back. Let's take out the filter from the salespeople. If you add them now, you will see the South and West option. You can control and select multiple regions. Central, North, and South. It's updating with the chart. And this is how the slicer works. You can add another slicer. Click inside the table, go to Analyze, insert the slicer. Slice it by the year. That's another slicer, you can put it next to it. And we choose Central for 2014. The Central region, the year of 2014, 2015. This is how the pivot table works. It's so easy process. And we'll talk more about the Power Pivot tables. And you will find Power Pivot will be in next video. You'll find it more easy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time.